Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more APBA baseball. Fun matchup tonight on the Twilight Zone Baseball. The 1995 Braves taking on the 1950 Red Sox. The Braves of 1995 won the World Series. Greg Maddux was a Cy Young Award winner, 19-2, 1.63 ERA. He will be on the mound. Opposing him for the 1950 Boston Red Sox, Mel Parnell. Parnell, 18-10, with a 3.61 ERA. The 1950 Red Sox finished third, 4 games behind the New York Yankees. Their record, a damn good one. 94-60. Boston scored 1,027 runs with that lineup. The pitchers will be hitting, and let's get to the ball game. For the Braves, you have Greg Maddux. He'll do the pitching. He's an AC pitcher with XZZ modifier. He bats ninth. Batting first in center field, Marquise Grissom. Defense of 3, fast runner. Batting second at second base, Mark Lemke. He's an 8 defense. Chipper Jones is at third, batting third, 4 at the hot corner. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, cleanup hitter, 4 defensively at first. David Justice playing right field, 2 defensively. Ryan Kletzko batting 6th in left field. He's a 1 defense rating. Doing the catching, batting 7th, Charlie O'Brien, 8 defensive rating as a catcher. Batting 8th, Jeff Blauser, playing short. He's an 8 at short. And again, Maddux will bat 9th. For the 1950 Boston Red Sox, who knocked in 1,027 runs, Mel Parnell does the pitching. He bats 9th. B grade, no modifiers. Johnny Pesky leads things off. He's at third base. His defensive rating is a 5. Parnell's defensive rating is a 1. Maddux is a 2. I forgot to tell you that. Batting second in center field, the little professor, Dominic DiMaggio. He's a 3. Batting third in left field, Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams, 2 defensively. Batting fourth, shortstop, Vern Stevens. He knocked in 144 runs. 144 runs at shortstop. He's a 9. Walt Dropo was the American League Rookie of the Year. First base, he's a 3 defense. He also knocked in 144 runs. Bobby Doerr, bats 6, plays second base. Al Zeke Zarella, bats 7th. He's a 3 rating in right field. Bobby Doerr is an 8 at second. Batting 8th, doing the catching. Bertie Tebbetts, he's an 8 defensive rating behind the plate. Again, Mel Parnell would pitch and bat 9th. So the 50 Red Sox are the home team. Oops. Do this. What are we going to do? Let's do it this way, I think. Yeah, let's put the pitcher over there. And we just have to remember to look at the pitching card when the pitcher bats. Here at Fenway Park, In our Twilight Zone Baseball on a late Sunday evening, we have Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Please check out and subscribe to his channel. He has his 1972 Gaylord Perry Advanced Stratomatic. Very good stuff. He says, nice that teams can pay out the GPD of a third world country. Philip Reynolds is here. He says, hi, Al. David Selinsky says, good evening, Al and chat. How about that Soto contract? I didn't see it yet, so I'm assuming it's really high. All right, let's play some APBA Baseball Basic. Let's get our charts ready. Start off with the bases empty chart. A little ball game before I hit the hay and start off the work week. David Selinsky says the Soto contract, 15 years, $765 million. Who signed him? Was it the Red Sox? They said they were going to sign him. RJL Network, our good friend Robert, please check out and subscribe to that channel. Okay, so Mel Parnell will face Grissom, Lemke, and Jones. Mel Parnell, left-handed hurler, B grade, as I stated, no modifiers. Here's the pitch to Marquise Grissom, right-handed batter. 36 to Marquise Grissom. 36 to Grissom is a 40. That's going to be interesting. Oh, fielding column 1 for the Red Sox. There are 42 defensive points. Fielding column 2 for the Braves. They have 40. So that is a 40 off the bat of Grissom. 36, excuse me. And that will be a 40. Let's look to see if that's on this sheet. No, it's not. So a 40 foul tip off the catcher. Strike 1. Parnell's not a wild pitcher. 0-1 count. The pitch to Grissom again, 45. 45's a 14. That's going to be a walk. He's not a double ZZ pitcher. He has no modifiers. So the speedy Grissom is on. Parnell loses him. Grissom at first. For Mark Lemke. Lemke's going to swing the stick here. Run at first chart. Oh, the New York Mets signed him. Holy cow. Here's the pitch to Lemke. Switch hitter batting righty off the left-handed hurling Parnell. That's a 26. 26 is a 24. Let's quickly check. 24 is not on here. A 24 fielding column 1 is going to be a double play. That ball's hit to Vern Stevens. Stevens to Door on to Walt Dropo. 4-6-3, 2 away. Nice job by Parnell making Lemke bang the ball into the dirt to shortstop Vern Stevens. So that's 2 outs, 4-6-3. Base is empty, 2 outs. For Chipper Jones, third baseman, switch hitter. He'll bat righty off the left-handed Parnell. Parnell has a sign from Bertie Tibbetts. The pitch to Chipper Jones, 54. 54 is a 32. 32 is on here. That's right field, but it's going to stay a 1 column because Zeke Zarella is a 3. So that is a, what did I say? That was a 54, 32. That should be the 3rd out of the inning. Zeke Zarella waits for it, makes the catch on the sky-high fly ball to right. The Braves are done in the top of the first. No score for Atlanta. Mets spending some money, a lot of money. Okay, so that will bring up Greg Maddux for the Braves. Maddux to face Pesky. He's a left-handed stick. DiMaggio's a righty. Williams, a lefty. If anyone gets on, Vern Stevens, the shortstop. Maddux, the Mad Dog. The pitch to Johnny Pesky, 23 to Pesky. 23 to Pesky's a 26. 26, second baseman. Lemke's an 8. So that's going to go to fielding column 1 as opposed to fielding column 2. It's still going to be an out. So 23 is a 26. Hard hit ball. Backhanded by Lemke going up the middle. He pivots and throws to first. McGriff scoops it out of the dirt. Pesky's retired 4-3. One down for the 50 Red Sox. Dami DiMaggio, younger brother of Joe. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch to the little professor from Greg Maddux. 31 is an 8. And he AC, that's going to take that away. He jams DiMaggio. DiMaggio will pop out to Chipper Jones at third. So there's 2 away as the 8. An AC pitcher is going to take away the 8 and 9, which are usually hits. Stepping to the plate, Ted Williams. Williams got injured in the 1950 All-Star game. I believe it was in Chicago. He crashed into the wall, injuring his elbow. He only had, 94 ribbies. Here's the pitch to Ted Williams. 53, Maddux to Williams. Righty-lefty matchup. Ted Williams didn't think much of pitchers. He thought they were the dumbest people on the face of the earth. So that's a 53 to Teddy ball game. 53 is a 17. 17, fielding column 2. Shallow fly ball to right. Oh, the right fielder is Justice. It's going to stay fielding column 2. 17, is that on here? Yes, it is. But the right fielder is Justice. He's a 2. It stays fielding column 2. He'll make the catch off the bat of Ted Williams. 1, 2, 3 go the 50 Red Sox. Now, had it been to left, had that ball been hit to left, which it wasn't, 15, Klesko's a 1. So that would change from fielding column 2 from an out to a single. So that does affect it. That's kind of neat. And again, if I'm using this optional rule here that if the player's better, but the Red Sox have fielding column 1 already, so it would only be worse. But it's pretty interesting. I'm starting to use that. So 1, 2, 3 go the 50 Red Sox. We go to the top of the second. No score here at lovely Fenway Park. Twilight Zone Baseball. Bob B., how you doing? Hope all is well. Due up for the 1995 Braves, McGriff, Justice, Klesko to face Mel Parnell. Parnell B grade, no modifiers. So here's Mel Parnell back on the bump. McGriff, the crime dog, lefty-lefty matchup. Parnell has the sign. The pitch to Fred McGriff is a 24. 24 is a 13. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. First strikeout for Mel Parnell. Parnell averaged 8 innings per game. Maddux 7. Parnell in 31 starts in 1950 completed 21 games. Maddux, I think, completed 10 in 1995. 1 out for David Justice. He's another left-handed bat. They stuck with their lineup. The pitch to Justice from Mel Parnell, 46, bases empty, 46, a 13, swing and a miss. Chase down and away. First 2 up, 2 Ks for Mel Parnell. Can he strike out the side? Ryan Klesko, he's a free swinger. He's got a few 13s on here. Bertie Tebbets wiggles the fingers. Mel Parnell calmly nods his head. The pitch to Ryan Klesko, that's a 31. A 31 is a 9. B grade is not going to take that away. That's a single into left past the dive of Vern Stevens. So Ryan Klesko, he had a very unique batting stance, if I remember correctly. He's at first with 1 out. Clinton Parks, the Admirals, joined us. He says, let me tell you how old I am. I remember watching the usual weekend games featuring Ken Coleman and Mel Parnell. 2 outs for the number 8 batter. A runner at first, Charlie O'Brien. On deck, number 7 batters, O'Brien on deck. Blauser, the number 8 batter. So 2 outs, 1 on. O'Brien digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Parnell to O'Brien, 42. How do you do? 42 is a 36. 36 is not on this chart, so let's go to that 36. Fastball in the dirt, bounces away from Tebbets. Runner moves to second on the wild pitch. So let's go to second. Wild pitch. 1-0 count. O'Brien digs back in. Parnell to O'Brien once again. 65. 65 is a 35. 35, not on that chart. 35 is Parnell. He has no modifier, so that's going to be a pop-up. As Parnell comes high and tight, O'Brien pops it up left side. Johnny Pesky waits for it. The Red Sox third baseman makes the catch to end the top of the second. Klesko stranded at second. We go to the bottom of second. The 1995 Braves, nothing. The 1950 Red Sox, nothing. Due up for our beloved Boston Red Sox, Stevens, Dropo, both men knocked in 144 runs individually in 1950, and Bobby Doerr. Okay. As people are discussing the huge contract by Soto, $765 million. The Mets signed him. So Maddox to face Stevens, Dropo, and Bobby Doerr. We have to find this. Oh, the dice are right there. Here's the pitch to Vern Stevens. I believe he came over from the St. Louis Browns. Clinton could concur that, I believe. 35 to Vern Stevens. Base is empty. So Maddox to Stevens, righty-righty matchup. 35 is a 9, and that's going to be an out. Swing and a miss. So the AC Voodoo takes away the hit there. That's a strikeout. First strikeout recorded by the Mad Dog, Greg Maddux. 1 out for the Rookie of the Year in 1950, Walt Dropo. Maddux has the sign from O'Brien. The pitch to the Moose, Walt Dropo. 44 is a 7. And that's going to be a single. Fights off a tough pitch. Bloops it to left. So Walt Dropo singles. Runner at first, 1 out. Dropo's a slow runner. Bobby Doerr steps to the plate. Power hitting second baseman, Bobby Doerr. Maddox looking for the double play ball. The pitch to Bobby Doerr. 65 to Bobby Doerr is a 35. 35 is not on here. So a 35. Maddox is definitely not wild. He gets Bobby Doerr to pop it up to Charlie O'Brien, the catcher. 2 down, holding at first, obviously, is Walt Dropo. 2 outs for Al Zeke Zarella. I believe Al Zeke Zarella, I think he came from the St. Louis Browns also. Clinton Park says, Vern Stevens, yes, he did. In 1948, went back in 53 after a stint in Chicago, played his last 3 seasons basically between the two teams. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batting Al Zeke Zarella from Greg Maddux, 35. Zeke Zarella, that's a 9, and that's going to be, we're going to go, that is, oh boy, look at that. Oh, the AC Voodoo gets him. So had he just been an A pitcher, no, it would have been a hit. But he's an AC pitcher. It's a chopper to third. Chipper Jones has it. Throws to first. Side is retired. Good job by Chipper pouncing on the chopper off the bat of Al Zeke Zarella. scoring at home 5-3. So the AC Voodoo has taken away quite a few hits from the Boston Red Sox. 3, I believe. We're through 2 here at Fenway, no score. We go to the top of the third. Due up for the 1995 Braves, Blauser, Maddox, top of the order, Grissom. So Maddox we're going to keep over here. Parnell, so we got Blauser, Maddox, got to put him there, and Grissom. Blauser, the shortstop for the Braves, right-handed stick. Parnell awaits the sign. He has it. The pitch to Jeff Blauser, 15 to Jeff Blauser. Base is empty chart, so a 15. Jeff Blauser is a 9. I believe that's going to be a hit. The B Voodoo's not going to take that away. Nope. Hard hit ball off the glove of the diving shortstop Vern Stevens into left. So Blauser's at first. That will bring up Maddox. Maddox will square to bunt. Maddox will square to bunt. Runner at first. Chart we're going to use. Here we go. Maddox squares to bunt. It's a 65. So let's look at the 65 here. 65. Oh, duh. 65 is a 35. Let's look at that. Oh, it's a bad bunt. Tebbets pounces on it. Throws to second. Fielding it is Stevens. He throws to first. Bobby Dorr was covering as Dropo was charging. That is a double play ball. We attempted a bunt yesterday. The same thing happened, except it was a pop-out double play. What a play by Birdie Tebbets. No hesitation. He quickly pounces on it, throws to Vern Stevens. Dropo was charging. Dorr on the wheel play covering first, and that is a double play. 2 down, base is empty. So that is a very unique double play. 2-6-4. Maddox does not get the JOB done there. 2 outs, top of the order. What defense by the Boston Red Sox. That's why they had that 42 there, my friends. Two outs, top of the order. Top of the third, no score. Here at Fenway Park, 95 Braves, 1950 Red Sox. Grissom walked his first time up. Parnell to the right-hand batting, Marquise Grissom, 52. 52 to Grissom. 52 is a 12. Let's take a look here. Is 12 on there? No. So a 12 is a hard hit ball towards Dropo. He knocks it down, picks it up, and wins the foot race to the bag. So the slow-footed Dropo just beats Grissom, who is quite speedy, to the first base bag. Well, not really 1-2-3, but basically 1-2-3 thanks to the double play. Go the Braves. So that's a ground out 3. Parnell has thrown 3 shutout innings. If he gets 2 more, he'll go to an A grade. Excellent glove work by Birdie Tebbets, being congratulated by his pitcher. Due up in the bottom of the third, it'll be Tebbets, Parnell, top of the order Pesky to face Greg Maddox. Clinton Park says, Zarella came to Boston in 1949, was gone by 51, though he finished his career in Boston. Decent right fielder, led the American League in right field, fielding with a .983 percentage. So Maddox will try to put up another goose egg. What I like about APBA, I like the pitching grades. I really do. So it's going to be Tebbets, Parnell, and Pesky. No score, bottom of the first. So Tebbets had started off that great double play. He batted over 300 for the 50 Red Sox. The pitch to the right-hand batting catcher, Bertie Tebbetts, from the Mad Dog, Greg Maddux, 41, bases empty. A 41 is a 24. 24 is not on that little mini chart, so a 24. Hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Blauser. He throws to McGriff. 1 down, so Tebbetts grounds out 6-3. Maddux really hitting his spots. Here's Mel Parnell. He wants an 11 or a 66. Those are doubles. Maddux to his counterpart. Left-hand batting, Mel Parnell. 63, 32. 32 is a ball hit to right field. It stays fielding column 2, making the catch towards the right center field gap. So Parnell laced it pretty good, but a fine running catch by David Justice. Parnell almost found a gap for a double. 2 outs, top of the order. Uncle Dave Gardner's joined us. I got to check out. He did a baseball game with the I think he did the Golden Bat Rule, or he had that as a title. I hit the like button before I started my stream. He says, I like APBA Baseball too. Tempted to pick up 77. It's fun. I like APBA Basic. You know, I really do. I like Strat. I'm going to get some 1998 on the channel for Strat. Have a few thought processes on that. Pesky's 0 for 1. He grounded to second. Maddux to Pesky. Left-handed batter, Johnny Pesky. 31 to Pesky. 31's a 9. And we know the AC voodoo, that's going to take away another hit here. Because the A takes away the 8 and 9. And the C also takes away the 9. So, but it's either way. It's a strikeout. We go with the first result. So Pesky goes down looking. He's not happy. He thought that ball was outside. But they used to give Maddux a lot of the outside plate. Red Sox go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 4th. No score here at Fenway. Due up for the Braves, Lemke, Jones, and McGriff to face Mel Parnell. Yes, NPG Plus is very APBA-ish. I've fooled around with it a bit. I just don't want to print all those cards. It's actually cost me more. But yeah, that's a great game. Has righty-lefty splits. Oops. What am I doing here? Maddux. Wait a second. Top of the 3rd. What did I do here? Where's Parnell? Get it back out here, Parnell. There we go. Parnell, a little late to the mound. He's okay. He'll face Lemke, Jones, and McGriff. Lemke banged into a double play his first time up. The pitch to Mark Allen Dirt Lemke. And that's a 36 to Lemke. 36 of 33. 33 is not on the chart. Fielding column 1, 33. Wide pitcher gets a strike. Parnell has no modifiers, but he jams Lemke. Lemke's going to pop out to Bobby Doerr at second. Parnell showing no fear. He's throwing the ball on the inside, high and tight. Lemke's 0 for 2, so that's a pop-out 4. 1 out in the top of the 4th. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperers, join us. How you doing? Here's Chipper Jones. Jones flew out to Zarella in right. The pitch to left-hand batting Chipper Jones. Switch hitter batting lefty. That's a 21. 21 is a 30. Quickly checking this chart. 30 left field. So now this will reduce. I don't think it's going to matter, though. It's still going to be an out. It goes from a 1 fielding column to a 2 because Williams is a 2 fielder, and that's a 30. It's still going to be an out. Driven deep to the gap. And Ted Williams had a good jump on that. He makes the catch. Dami DiMaggio smiles at him. Williams smiles back at Dami, 2 away. So Jones has flown out twice. Once to right, once to left. 2 outs, base is empty for Fred McGriff, the crime dog. McGriff was a strikeout victim of Mel Parnell. Lefty-lefty matchup. Tibbetts sets up, down and away. The pitch to Fred McGriff. 46 to Fred McGriff. 46. Swing and a miss. He gets him again. McGriff has been up twice. He has struck out twice. We go to the bottom of the fourth. No score here at Fenway. We have a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel here. Maddox steps to the plate, to the mound, excuse me. He will face, for the 1950 Red Sox in the bottom of the fourth, Domi DiMaggio, the little professor, Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams, and Vern Stevens. If anyone gets on, Rookie of the Year, Walt Dropo. Here's the pitch to the younger brother of Jolton Joe DiMaggio, Dominic DiMaggio. 35 to Dominic. 35 is a 9. And we know the AC Voodoo is going to take away that hit. That's a strikeout after DiMaggio scorches one foul to left. Maddox paints a very wide outside corner. DiMaggio doesn't like the call. Maddox has now struck out 3. DiMaggio is 0 for 2. Ted Williams flew out to right. It was a lazy fly ball to Justice. Let's see if Williams gets some revenge here. Williams not very fond of pitchers. Maddox has the sign from O'Brien. The pitch to Teddy Ballgame. 44. A 44 is a 6. That's going to be a double. Line drive double for Ted Williams. Williams hustling all the way. The throw from Klesko in left center, not in time. Ted Williams slides in safe. So Ted Williams with a 1-out double. And Williams, a stern look for Maddox on the mound. 1 out, Williams at second. We go to the runner at second base chart. I do like the radio boards. I highly recommend, if you like APBA and you're able to pick up radio boards on eBay. I think that's what they call these. A lot of fun. I like them. Better than the book. But that's my personal preference. Vern Stevens knocked in 144 runs. Can you get one here? Maddox to Stevens. Righty-righty matchup. Stevens struck out his first time up. Williams at second is a normal runner. So that's a 41 to Vern Stevens. 41's a 24. Let's quickly check if the 24 is on here. No, it is not. A 24. The runner at second is going to be a pop-up on the infield between third and short. Calling for it is Blauser. He will make the catch. So there's 2 outs now. Williams will be off on contact, should score on a base hit. Walt Dropo had a blooper his first time up to left. Dropo knocked in 144 runs, as I stated earlier, for the 1950 Red Sox. The pitch to Dropo. The Moose gets a 54. 54 is a 32. 32 is a ball hit to right. If it was left, there might be some trouble there. But it's a ball hit to right. It stays. Fielding column 2. Justice will make the catch, and the side is retired. Dropo's now 1 for 2. The 2-out double doesn't hurt the Braves. Williams stranded at second. We go to the top of the 5th. No score here at Fenway Park. Hope everyone's doing well as the weekend is winding down. So Mel Parnell back up on the bump. Kenny Castro, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well with you. Like to say hello to Ken Castro, D. Scott Howard, Clinton Parks, the Admiral, Dave Gardner. Check out and subscribe to that channel. Bob B. RJL Network, our good friend Robert. Check out and subscribe to that channel. Philip Reynolds. And David Selinsky. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out and subscribe to that channel. All right, back to the ball game. Those were your public service announcement. As Dave Gardner says, I couldn't help myself. I picked up 1977 and 79 for season ticket football tonight. Cool. Good for you. Enjoy. Justice 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Parnell to Justice, lefty. 42 to Justice. 42's a 14. That will be a walk. So we go to the bases empty chart. 14. He's not a double ZZ pitcher. He has no modifiers. So that is a walk. Runner at first now. Parnell would not give in. He'll just go after Ryan Klesko, who had a single advance to second on a Parnell wild pitch. Can the Red Sox turn a double play here? If they do, it's their third double play of the game. Parnell to left-hand batting. Ryan Klesko, another lefty-lefty matchup. 31 for Klesko is a 9. That's not bueno. A 9 on a B grade is an infield single. A Baltimore chop off the plate. Runner advances to second. No outs, 2 on, so Justice at second. Klesko with an infield single. He's 2 for 2. First and second. No outs. I really love this Ted Williams card right here. Marine fighter pilot, Ted Williams, Korea. So you got Ted Williams, Dami DiMaggio. I got to get a Mel Parnell card if I can. First and second, no outs for Charlie O'Brien. Blauser's on deck. O'Brien popped out to third. Tebbets goes out to have a word with Parnell. Back behind the plate to pitch to the Braves catcher, Charlie O'Brien. 55. Oh, boy. 55's an 8. And the B voodoo. Well, before I say that, let's make sure. No. The B voodoo would have taken away the 10. No, it does take away the 8. Oh, wow. The Red Sox look out there. Slowly hit ball to third. Charging is Pesky. His only play is to Dropo at first. Runners advance. So it's going to be second and third, 1 out. A swinging bunt. A fine play by Pesky to prevent bases loaded. So O'Brien is 0 for 2, but now you have Klesko at third. I'm sorry, Justice at third and Klesko at second. And that brings up Blauser with Maddox on deck. They're going to play the infield regular. So we have second and third. They're going to hope for a strikeout or a pop-out here. They're going to try to prevent a big inning. The pitch to Blauser. Second and third, 1 out, 34. Parnell to Blauser is a 31. Let's quickly check. 31 center field. He's going to stay a fielding column 1. That's Dami DiMaggio. He's a 3. So a 31. High fly ball to center. Big difference there. Not deep enough. DiMaggio charging in. Makes the catch. Fires towards the plate. It's cut off by Walt Dropo. Whew, 2 outs. Greg Maddux steps to the plate. Can he help his own cause? If you're a Red Sox fan, you sure as hell hope not. So Parnell to face Greg Maddux. Maddux bunted into a double play his last time up. 2 outs, second and third. Justice at third. Klesko at second. The pitch to the right-hand batting. Greg Maddux from Mel Parnell. That is a 51. 51. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. Parnell pitches out of that mess. He's now struck out 4. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox fans give Mel Parnell a standing ovation. We go to the bottom of the 5th, scoreless. Here at Fenway Park between the 1995 Braves and the 1950 Red Sox. Due up for Boston, Dorr, Zarella, and Tebbets. If anyone gets on, Mel Parnell. So Maddox back up on the bump. Here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr popped out to the catcher. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Bobby. 66. That ball is goodbye, gone. Bobby Doerr. Maddox got cute with a breaking pitch. Too much of the middle of the plate. Bobby Doerr jacks it over the monster in left. 1-0 Red Sox. The crowd goes insane for the Bobby Doerr blast. Heading west on the Mass Turnpike to Springfield, Massachusetts. So Bobby Doerr with a bippity-boppity boom. Boom goes the ball. Bobby Doerr touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. That was a horrific breaking pitch, and boy, Bobby Doerr made the so-called greatest pitcher of the 90s pay for it. Zeke Zarella would love to go back-to-back jacks. If he does, he'll have to have 2 rolls for that. Maddox really upset with himself. So they're going to get to Parnell here. Let's get Parnell in the batting order. 1-0 Red Sox on the Bobby Doerr. Boom. Here's the pitch to Zeke Zarella. Zarella is 0 for 1. Grounded to third. That's a 53 to Zeke Zarella. 53 to the Zeke is a 15. That is a unique number. 15. Left field. Klesko is horrific. He's a 1. That's going to be a hit. So instead of a fielding column 2, it's a 15. And you can see, because Klesko is a 1, so that's kind of cool. It's going to be an error, actually, on Klesko. 2-base error, as Klesko muffs the ball in left. Had we not done that, or had he been a 2, it would have just been an easy can of corn. It was an easy can of corn, but Klesko, not known for his fielding, turns the can of corn into poop. So it's a 2-base error by Klesko. I think he was still looking for the Bobby Doerr blast. So that's kind of cool. So you can see, I'll explain that. Ryan Klesko is a 1 in left. Okay. That was a 32. A 52. I'm sorry. Wait. Did I mess this up? 52. I'm sorry. 52. Was it? Did I re-roll that by accident? It was a 15. How the hell do I see a 15? Who hit that ball? Or did I say 25? No. How did I say? It was a 52, and I said 53, didn't I? Yep, that's what I did. It's a 52. Unless I moved the dice, and I don't remember. So it's a 52. Should have been a 27. Hold your horses, folks. 27, ball hit the third. Chipper Jones is a 4. So a 27. My faux pas. I might have fudged the dice. I don't know, but now I'm looking at the dice. I don't think I touched them. So it's a 52. It's a 27. That's going to be an ex-pitcher gets a strikeout. He's an ex-pitcher, so that's a strikeout. So I can't make fun of Ryan Klesko. Swing and a miss. As Zarella on the 0-2 chased a very favorable outside corner there. So again, what happened? Obviously, I got excited. I looked at the 13 on the 52. It's a 27, so it's a strikeout. Had he not been a ex-pitcher, it would have been a ground out to third. 1 out. Okay. Shoot, I had my whole Ryan Klesko joke ready. Damn. Here's Birdie Tebbets. And I'm going to go back and look. I might have picked up the dice and put him down. Maybe it was a 53. Or was it 53? Yeah, maybe it was, and I just moved the dice and didn't remember. Okay, here we go. No 2-base error. Here's Birdie Tebbets. He grounded to short. 54, Al. Look at the 32. 32, we just had that. 32 is to right field. That's going to be a fly out. It's going to stay fielding column 2. Fly out to Justice as he makes the catch on the 32. And there are 2 down. So after the homer, Zarella strikes out. Tibbetts flies out to Justice to right. And here's Mel Parnell, 2 outs, bases empty, 1-0 Red Sox, thanks to the leadoff homer by second baseman Bobby Doerr. Parnell digs in the left-hander's batter's box. O'Brien sets the target. Maddox to Mel Parnell. That's a 51. 51's a 36. 36 is not on the little mini chart here. A 36. Ball 1 high. A little chin music to Parnell. 1-0 count. Pitch to Parnell again. 66. Parnell's going to take that chin music and give Maddox the middle finger. He's going to double off the monster. Take that, Greg Maddox. So Mel Parnell with a 6 doubles. And for the hell of it, I'm going to say off the monster. So Mel Parnell doubles with 2 outs. And he is barking at Greg Maddox. He says, you have to come up too. He says, I'm going to take care of you. Johnny Pesky steps to the plate. So let's just move Parnell over here for now. 2-out double. The pitch to Pesky. 46. Runner at second. 46. It's a 26. Look at the mini chart. That ball's hit to second. Well, Lemke's excellent. He's an 8. So that's actually going to move from a 2 range to from a 2 column to a 1 column. 46. 26. Ball hit to second base. Lemke is an 8. 8-9 actually moves to the 1 column. 26. Diving stop by Lemke. Pops up, throws to first, robbing Pesky of a hit and possibly an RBI. The side is retired. Second time, Pesky's grounded to second, sandwiched between those 2 groundouts, a strikeout. But Bobby Doerr's homer gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead as we go to the top of the 6th. And who knows if it was a 2-base error. We'll have to go back and check. So DiMaggio will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. So Parnell still barking at Maddox as he heads to the dugout. Parnell back up on the bump now. He'll face the top of the 95 Braves order, Grissom, Lemke, and Jones. Grissom's 0 for 1 with a walk. Lemke's 0 for 2 with a double play, and Jones has flown out twice. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Marquise Grissom. You want to keep him off the base paths. He's a fast runner. Base is empty. That's a 34. 34 is a reroll on the D column. Wait. Incorrect. See, I'm doing that. That's a 33. 34 is a 31. Base is empty. 31 is a ball hit to center field. That's going to stay a 1 column because DiMaggio is a 3. And DiMaggio will make a running catch towards the triangle. What a catch by Dami DiMaggio. Grissom is now 0 for 2 with a walk. 1 down here in the top of the 6th. It was a 52. Thank you. You know, I don't... Okay. See, I wear these glasses for up close. They really don't work well anymore. The problem is, if I take them off, these are my computer glasses for work, I can't see the chat. And I can't see the board. But I'm too close. So when I look, I try to do the look under thing, and it messes me up sometimes. But I'm glad I caught it. All right, 1 out. So Grissom flies out to DiMaggio. Thank you, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer. Here's Mark Lemke 0 for 2. Parnell is ready. Tibbetts sets the sign. The pitch to Lemke, 24. 24 is the 31. 31 is a ball hit to center field, and we know that's an out. And again, that is a shot to center towards the triangle. Dami DiMaggio making it look easy in center. Another fine catch by the younger brother of Jolton Joe DiMaggio. There are 2 down. As D. Scott Howard says, the magic of replay. 2 outs for Chipper Jones. He's flown to right, flown to left. Switch hitter batting righty. The third baseman for the Braves awaits the Parnell offering. Parnell rocks and deals. 46. 46 of 13. Swing and a miss. Parnell gets him. 5 Ks for Parnell. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th here at Fenway. 1-0 Boston. Can they add to that lead? Bobby Doerr gave him the lead with a leadoff homer in the bottom of the 5th. For the Red Sox, it'll be DiMaggio playing a fine center field, followed by Williams and Stevens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't even realize that. Now he should have been an A-grade pitcher. So Mel Parnell has pitched 6 scoreless innings now. He becomes an A-grade pitcher. I believe that's how you do that. So he is now an A-grade pitcher for the rest of the game. So Mel Parnell is pitching a gem. With 5 scoreless innings, actually 6, and I forgot to say he's an A-grade. I missed it. Why the hell is Blauser over there? O'Brien. Blauser. That's 8th. Okay. So Parnell is now an A-grade pitcher. Hopefully I remember that. Maddox has given up 1 run. Obviously the homer to Bobby Doerr last inning. Here's Dami DiMaggio, who's 0 for 2. He's popped out and struck out. The pitch to the little professor, who's playing outstanding center field. That's a 15. A 15 is a 10. That's a unique number. I believe that's going to be a hit. Okay. And either way, that is a single. So Dami DiMaggio, a chopper up the middle, past the lunge and dive. The lunge of Lemke, the dive of Blauser. So DiMaggio singles. He's at first. He's a fast runner. Let's make sure there's nothing else that happens there. Nope. No voodoo takes away that. So DiMaggio singles. Ted Williams, 1 for 2. He doubled his last at-bat. Runner at first. The pitch to Teddy Ballgame from Maddox. That's a 15. A 15's a 10, and that's going to be a single. Okay, let's check the C now. Single to right field, runner to third base. Batter steals second on the 0-2 count. So either way, both results are the same on the A or the C. Here come the Red Sox threatening once again. DiMaggio goes first to third. Ted Williams singles and steals second. And the count is 0-2. So there's 2 strikes. We got to remember that. 2 strikes on Vern Stevens. So Stevens, if he gets a strike, will actually strike out. So we have first and third, no outs. Red Sox threatening for more. So we have to go first and third chart here. Pitch to Vern Stevens. They're going to play for 2. 34 to Vern Stevens. 34 is a 31. 31 is a ball, 16 and 31 ball hit to center field. Marquise Grissom's a 3, so that's actually going to increase to the 1 column. So again, 34 is a 31. 31, and it goes to the 1 fielding column. And it's still going to be, ironically, that actually hurt them. Had it stayed at 2, it would not be deep enough for the sac fly. It moves to the 1. It actually hurts them. That ball is hit to deep center field. Runner on first holds. Well, he's actually at second. Oh, shoot, it's second and third. second and third. So 31. I hit the freaking camera. 31, second and third, because he stole second on the 0-2 count. High fly ball to center, not deep enough. And there's an out there. So making the catch, I'm glad I looked at that. Making the catch in center field is Grissom. It would have been out either way. Had it been a 1, it would have been a sac fly. So Vern Stevens fails to knock in a huge insurance run there. Flies out to center. He's 0 for 3. Second and third. Here's Walt Dropo. Dropo is singled and flown to right. Can he knock in a run again? They're going to play for the out here. They don't want any big innings. Maddox to Dropo. DiMaggio at third. Williams at second. 56. 56 is a 41. 41 is not on that chart. I think this might be a wild pitch. 41, fielding column 2. 41. It's a balk. It is a balk. DiMaggio will score. Maddox has a brain fart, and it's 2-0 Red Sox. Advancing to third is Ted Williams. So that was a 56. A 56 is a 41. A 41, fielding column 2 is a balk. Red Sox fans enjoy that. DiMaggio scores. Williams to third. Dropo still at the plate. I believe that's a ball, right? So it's a 1-0. Is that a 1-0? The pitch to Dropo again. Now the infield plays in. 45. They want to cut this run down with 1 out. 45 is a 14. He's a double ZZ pitcher. But it's still a walk. First and okay. Runner at third. We have to switch charts. Runner at third, 14. It's still a walk. So now we have first and third. So Dropo walks. He's at first. Williams at third. First and third. This is my one downfall with this game. Sometimes I catch myself and I use the right chart, but I start off looking at the wrong chart sometimes. Okay, first and third, 1 out. They're going to play for 2. Bobby Dorr, 1 for 2. He's popped out to the catcher and hit a homer. 2-0 Red Sox, thanks to a couple of singles, a stolen base by Williams, and a balk by the Mad Dog Maddox. The pitch to Bobby Dorr. Can he do it again? That's a 21 to Bobby Dorr. 21 to Bobby Dorr is a 30. Well, let's check the handy-dandy chart here. 30's a ball hit the left field. Okay, let's make sure we have it right. 21 is a 30. 15 and 30s hit the left field. This will go to fielding column 2. So it's first and third. 21, 30. Make sure. Okay. Fielding column 3 goes from 2 to 3. And that's going to be a sac fly. Scoring from third is Ted Williams. On the deep fly ball to left, it's 3-0 Red Sox. And there are 2 down. Dropo stays at first. So Bobby Dorr has knocked in another run, this time with a sac to left. And another run batted in. Bobby Dorr has 2 runs batted in, 3-0 Red Sox. They get 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Zeke Zarella steps to the plate. And there's a runner only at first now. So Maddox, after the brain fart of a balk, falling apart here. Here's the pitch to Zeke Zarella, 53 to Zeke Zarella. 53 is a 15. That is another one of those unique numbers. 15, the ball hit the left field. Ball hit the left field. Klesko's a 1, so it goes from either way. It's going to be a runner at first, 15 and 30, left field. That's not hit the left field. Oh, maybe, but these are the charts. Ouch, batter hit with a wayward curveball. 15 and 30, left field. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter for that. Let's check a 15 over here. Yeah, okay. So on this one, it doesn't matter because it's not hit the left field. It's hit by pitch with a runner at first. So it doesn't always mean it's going to left field on that. So right here is a 15. And it would stay fielding column 2. Maddox is pissed off. He hits Zeke Zarella. Zarella, he barks at Maddox. So he's hit by pitch. Dropo to second. 2 outs, first and second for Birdie Tebbets, who's 0 for 2. So we have first and second. That's a unique one. So it's not always what it says here. If it is to the left fielder, I guess, obviously. Okay, so we have first and second. 3-0 Red Sox. Messing up my baseball cards here. Pitch to Birdie Tebbets, 56. 2 outs, first and second. 56 is a 14. A Z, ball 1. Well, he's a double ZZ. We're going to give him ball 1. No walk there. 1-0. Pitch to Tebbets again from Maddox. That's a 14. A 14's a 30. 30 hit the left field. If it's to left field. So let's make sure. 30. Still going to be an out. High fly to left field. Coming in is Klesko, and he makes the catch. So that really didn't matter there on first and second. That 30, even though it went from a 2 to a 1, is still a fly out. Or from a 2 to a fielding column 3, excuse me. And the side is retired, but make sure 1, 2, 3. Yep. The Red Sox plate 2, 1 on a balk and 1 on a sac fly by Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr has knocked in 2 so far. We go to the top of the 7th, 3-0 1950 Red Sox over Greg Maddux in the 1995 Braves. So Mel Parnell will lead things off in the bottom of the 7th for the Red Sox. He's pitching a gem, and now he's an A-grade pitcher because of the shutout innings. For the Braves, it's going to be McGriff, Justice, and Klesko. Speed this up a little bit. Clams and stuff, how you doing? Hope all is well. Ooh, they're talking a little hockey in the chat. Clams and Stuffs asks our JL Network, what season did you get for Hockey Bones? Here we go. Mel Parnell to Fred McGriff. That's a 32. McGriff has struck out twice. A 32 is a 26. Base is empty. So a 32 is a 26. 26. Second baseman. Bobby Doerr is an 8. So if it is the second, it's going to stay a 1 fielding column. 26. Hard hit ball up the middle. Bobby Doerr makes the diving stab, pops up, throws to Dropo at first, 1 down. So Bobby Doerr robs Fred McGriff of a hit. McGriff is now 0 for 3. David Justice comes to the plate. He has walked and struck out. Lefty-lefty matchup. Parnell has the sign from Tebbets. 15 to Justice. A 15's a 10. That's going to be a hit. A grade. It's still a chopper up the middle into center field. So a 1-out single in this 3-0 game favoring the 50 Red Sox for the Braves. 1 out, 1 on. Ryan Klesko has singled twice. The second single, the infield variety. Klesko's got pop. Parnell deals to Ryan Klesko, 53. Runner at first. 53 to Klesko is a 15. That's another unique number. 15. Let's see if it's hit the left field. Ted Williams, this would reduce to fielding column 2 from 1. So a 15. Nope, that's hit by pitch. Brushback hits target, batter takes first. So again, that's a hit by pitch all the way through. So Parnell now has the bases loaded. No, I'm sorry. First and second with 1 out. So a hit by pitch. And I believe that could have been retaliation for Zarella being hit. Justice to second. Klesko to first. He's not happy with it. He's been on base 3 times. He has a nice pretty mark on the back of his shoulder. Here's Charlie O'Brien. 1 out, 2 on. First and second. 3-0 Red Sox. Braves of 95 and have an opportunity here. The pitch to O'Brien. 24 is a 13. That should be a strikeout. Let's make sure. Curveball, swing and a miss. 2 down. Oh, he made O'Brien look foolish. 2 outs. Parnell is now struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Atlanta Braves. Blauser is coming up. I don't think we want to walk the bases loaded to get to Maddox. Let's get Maddox ready just in case. 3-0. Bertie Tebbetts goes out to have a word with Parnell back behind the plate. Parnell an A grade thanks to 6 2/3 shutout innings. The pitch to Blauser is a 42. 13. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. We're going to triple check that. We have a 42. 42 is a 13. And a 13. Swing and a miss. He tried to crush it. Parnell strikes out 6. 7 in total. 2 in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th here at lovely Fenway Park. The 1950 Red Sox 3. The visiting 1995 Braves nothing. So Maddox back on the bump. And he averaged 7 innings. We might take him out. He's still an A grade AC, so it's why take him out? He completed 10 games. He's going to face Parnell, then Pesky and DiMaggio. Parnell has flown to right and doubled after he got brushed back in that at-bat. Three-0 Red Sox. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for its root. Root for the Red Sox. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Here's the pitch to Mel Parnell from Greg Maddox. It's a 64. 64 is a 13. That's a strikeout looking. 4th K for Maddox. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the order, Johnny Pesky. Pesky's 0 for 3. The pitch to Pesky. A 12 to Pesky for Maddox. That's a 25. 25 is not on the little mini chart here. Base is empty. 25. Fielding column 2. An ex-pitcher gets a strikeout after Pesky fouls the ball Pesky fouls the ball off to the right side. Outside corner, favorable strike call. Another strikeout looking for Pesky, and he is not happy. 6 strikeouts now for Maddox. 2 outs, base is empty for DiMaggio. DiMaggio singled He ended up scoring, getting the third on the Ted Williams single. Williams would steal second, and then there was a balk by Maddox, made it 2-0. Sac fly by Dorr made it 3-0. 2 outs, bases empty for Dami DiMaggio, the little professor, 61. 61's a 22. 22 is not on the little mini chart. And that's going to end the, 22. Yep, because they're a fielding column too. Hard hit ball to first. McGriff knocks it down. It rolls away from him to his right. In foul territory, he picks it up, throws to Maddox, who hustling over, covers the bag, and they just nip DiMaggio. What a play. Scoring at home 3-1. The Red Sox are retired in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-0 Boston. Now it's decision time, and they will pinch hit for Maddox. So Maddox Day is done. He leads things off. Maddox went 7 innings, gave up 3 runs. I don't know if a balk is an earned run or not. Don't know. We'll just say 3 earned runs. He struck out 6, gave up a homer to Bobby Dorr. He's on the hook to be the losing pitcher. Atlanta, Parnell, still an A grade with his shutout innings from a B to an A. Can't get any better than that for him. All right, so Mark Wohlers will come in the game after. Who's going to pinch hit here? Well, we're not really playing with injuries. We're going to go with we're going to go if you want to say Javi Lopez, we're going to save Javi Lopez. Rafael Belliard, 2-1. Outfield. Kelly's 2. Michael Devereaux. We're going to go Michael Devereaux here to pinch hit. Wohlers will come in to pitch the 8th and 9th, unless he gets racked. So Michael Devereaux to pinch hit. And we'll just put this over here. Devereaux pinch hit for Maddox, top of 8th. All right, so it will be Devereaux, the pinch hitter, then the top of the order, Grissom and Lemke. Mel Parnell, A grade. The pitch, Michael Devereaux, 65. 65 is a 35. Let's check the little chart here. 35 is not on here. So base is empty, 35. Fielding column 1. He gets jammed. He's going to pop out to Tebbets. So Parnell comes in tight. Devereaux tries to knock it out of the Fenway Park. Instead, he pops it up in front of home plate. Tebbets makes the play. 1 out. Top of the order, Marquise Grissom, 0 for 2 with a walk. Parnell is ready. The pitch to Grissom, 14 to Marquise Grissom. Base is empty. 14's a 30. So if it's a left fielder, it's going to go from a 1 fielding column to a 2 because Williams is a 2. So that's a 14 is a 30. A 30 is still going to be a fly out to left. Williams makes the catch, 2 away. So that really didn't change anything. Sometimes, on a rare occasion, it does change. So that's 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Base is empty for Mark Lemke. Lemke is 0 for 2, 0 for 3. Tebbets sets the target. The pitch to Lemke, 35. Parnell to the switch hitting Lemke batting righty. So 35 to Lemke is a 36. A 36 is not on the little mini chart, and a 36 Parnell drops Lemke, brushes him off the plate. Parnell telling them he's in charge. It's a 1-0 count. Lemke spits towards Parnell, digs back in. The pitch again to Lemke, 61, 24. 24 is not on the little fielding chart here. 24. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded by Vern Stevens. Throws a strike to Walt Dropo, and the Braves are gone 1-2-3 in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Mark Wohlers from Holyoke, Massachusetts. I played against him in the high school playoffs my senior year. That is the truth. We are beating them 2-1 going into the bottom of the 8th. They scored 6 runs and beat us 7-2. He didn't pitch. He played first, though, because we were the lowest seed. They were the number 1 seed, and we were winning 2-1 in the 8th. Yeah. And they scored 6 runs. Beat us 7-2 in the Western Mass playoffs. So I did have a brush with a major leaguer. All right, so Wohlers is coming on. He is an A pitcher with a XY modifier. Those are strikeouts. X, Y. And he comes in the 9th inning. Bottom of the 8th, excuse me. All righty. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-0 Red Sox. And we got to get Devereaux out of there. Parnell's going to go the distance here. DiMaggio made the last out, so it's going to be Ted Williams, Vern Stevens, and Walt Dropo. Yeah, that's a true story. I wouldn't make that up. We lost. If I was going to make it up, we would have won. They beat us 7-2. That would have been a shocking upset. That would have been a shocking upset. We played a Division III schedule, but because of our male enrollment, they made us play Division I playoffs. We actually would have been seeded number 2 in the Division III playoffs. But again, because of our male enrollment, they made us play Division I. So we were the lowest seed, and we played the number 1 seed in Western Mass, Holyoke. What might have been if they just let us play our normal schedule where we were supposed to play. Might have had a run. Well, we made him scared for a little bit. We made him scared. We made him scared for 7 innings. Then they got us in the 8th. Here's the pitch to Ted Williams from Mark Wohlers. Teddy Ballgame gets a 54 from Wohlers. 32. 32, okay. The right fielder, if it comes to that, he's a 2, so it's going to stay the 2 column anyway. 32 bases empty is going to be a flyout to right center field. Making the catch is David Justice. Williams is now 2 for 4. Second time he's flown out to Justice. One down in the bottom of the 8th. Vern Stevens, he is hitless. The pitch to Vern Stevens. This is a righty-righty matchup. 44. 44 is usually an 8. It's a 7. And that's going to be a single to left. He fights off the fastball, bloops it to left, fielded by Klesko. So Vern Stevens feeling a little better about himself. 1-out single. Stevens at first. For Walt Dropo, the Moose. 1 out, 1 on. Woolers in relief of Maddox. Braves of 95 down 3-0. Red Sox looking to add to that total. The pitch to Dropo, righty-righty matchup. 61. 61's a 24. 24, not on that little mini chart. So a 24 is a double play. 6-4-3, side retired. It goes Blauser, Lemke, McGriff. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 3-0 Red Sox. So Woolers does his JOB. Do we want to take Dropo out for Billy Goodman? Let's see if that makes a difference at first. No, there's no first baseman on here. It goes left, center, right, short, third, and second. And we're already a fielding column 1, so we'll keep the Moose in there. All right. We're definitely not going to the crappy Red Sox bullpen of 1950. They actually used starting pitchers out of the bullpen to try to save games. Parnell an A grade after pitching 5 consecutive scoreless innings. He's still throwing a 3-0 shutout here. He will face Jones, McGriff, and Justice. Lemke made the last out, grounding out to Vern Stevens in the top of the 8th. So Mel Parnell trying to get the shutout. Red Sox throw the ball around the infield, get it back to Parnell. The pitch to Chipper Jones, 24. 24 is a 13. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Mr. Chipper Jones. Parnell now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts for Mel Parnell. Crowd on its feet here at Fenway Park. Mel Parnell out-dueled the Mad Dog, Greg Maddux. Red Sox 3-0 lead. Bobby Dorr knocked in 2, one with a homer in the 5th, a sac fly in the 2nd. The 3rd run before the sac fly was a balk that scored DiMaggio from 3rd. Here's the pitch to the crime dog, Fred McGriff, who's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a groundout. 26 to McGriff. 26 is a 24. 24 is not on the mini chart. We have to go bases empty. Fielding column 1. Hard hit ball up the middle. Diving stop by Vern Stevens. He's up with it. Throws a strike to Dropo. 2 down. Red Sox fans on their feet here at friendly Fenway. Last man standing. David Justice. He is 1 for 2. He has a single, a walk, and a strikeout. Will there be justice for Justice? Or will the bell toll for the 95 Braves? Fans on the feet here at Fenway Park, clapping, hoping for that 3rd out. Parnell nods his head. He kicks and deals to David Justice. It's a 22. A 22 is an 8. The B voodoo takes it away, and the A voodoo definitely takes it away. He jams Justice, popped up. Third base. Pesky and foul territory. He makes the catch, and the 1950 Red Sox defeat the World Series champions of 1995 3-0. As my pencil has broken. Your player of the game is Mel Parnell. He's the... All right. That's at it. It's just... So Mel Parnell is player of the game. He's the winning pitcher. He went the distance. It's a shutout. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The losing pitcher, Greg Maddux. Woolers pitched an inning, scoreless. And that's the 1950 Red Sox. That's a hell of a win for the 50 Red Sox. They could hit the ball, though. They knocked in 1,027 runs. That's a lot of runs, folks. And they had a third pitcher on that team. They might have beat the Yankees. Instead, they finished third 4 games back. I think Cleveland finished second 3 games back. So that was a fun game. Nice way to end the weekend for me. Very relaxing. Of course, the pencil broke. All right. It's not working. Let's do this. Holy cow. Yes, you're watching me. There we go. All right. So, winning pitcher, Mel Parnell. Player of the game, Mel Parnell. Honorable mention, Bobby Doerr, 2 ribbies, a homer, and a sac fly. Losing pitcher is Maddox. So 9 innings, no runs, 8 strikeouts. That was a fun game. I always like to write this down. Makes me happy. Fun game. And thank you for coming along for the ride. Let's quickly go to the chat. I'd like to say thank you to Ken Castro. He says, another entertaining game, Al. Thank you. Ken, I have a question. If you've played APBA, I think you have. If there's grade reduction, say a pitcher gives up 5 earned runs in the first inning, then pitches 5 shutout innings, does say if he was an A and went down to a B, does it go back to an A? I don't think it does. That's just a question. Oh, Sports Time Machine, how you doing? He says, these extra committees are destroying the Hall of Fame. So I missed something there. Dave Gardner says, nice job. Thank you. Clinton Parks. Oh, Dick Allen, Dave Parker are in. That doesn't bother me. I like them both. So thank you to Ken Castro. Thank you to Sports Time Machine. Check out his channel. Of course, check out Uncle Dave Gardner's channel on Digital Dice with our good friend Ron Juckett. And, of course, check out Ron Juckett's channel. He had a card and dice football game he was showing, and I can't think of the name now. I watched a little bit of it. So check out that video if you're interested in that game. I wish I could remember it. Ken Castro says, personally, I never played it. That he comes back from reduction. Okay, cool. That makes sense because I haven't done it either. It doesn't, when you, okay, thank you. Clinton Parks, the Admiral, thank you. World's Worst Gamer, thank you. RJL Network was here earlier. Check out and subscribe to that channel. Clams and stuff, thank you very much. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, my instant replay guy, thank you very much. Scroll up. It was a lively chat. Bob B., thank you. Philip Reynolds, thank you. David Selinsky, thank you. So that was a fun game. Of course, our good friend, Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Did I just mess that up? Where is our good friend Tim? Where is it? Right there. Cleve Baseball Fan 879. Check out and subscribe to his channel. Check out his wonderful Gaylord Perry card and dice super advanced Strat-O-Matic replay. I'm going to go hit the hay now. Thank you very much. God bless. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. As I say, happy whatever makes you happy. Happy New Year and beyond. God bless. Love you all. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Play some more Twilight Zone Baseball. I like putting my cards out here. I have to get a Mel Parnell card. I have cards for these guys somewhere in the closet when I had sets. So, all right. Well, thank you and love you all. And we'll hopefully see each other again soon. Make sure you check out the other content creators in our great community, the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Like, share, sub them as well as me. Bye-bye. Peace.